we might have a turbulent couple of days before Trump's inauguration. That being said, Bitcoin, as I'm recording, is almost free falling. When I woke up, it was around $94,000. Now it is at $91,000, and it doesn't seem that it want to stop falling. So let's take a look at the charts. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, that it finally broke that pattern that we drew the past two videos. So let's dive more in depth into it in today's video. Welcome folks, welcome to Bitopics. If you're new here, don't forget to check the links below to access Bitopics. We have educational content here and on Telegram. On Telegram, you can also farm points with a fun little game. You can go on bitopics.io right now with the first link in the description and check out our spreads, our options, our copy trade, which is performing very, very well. So now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look at the numbers. So Bitcoin is currently at $116,000. We have Ethereum, which broke below the 3,100, so it is at $3,083. XRP hasn't been affected much, but everything else, for example, Solana now is at 177, BNB is at 662, Dogecoin is at 31 cents, and then we have, for example, like Cardano, Avalanche that are going down a lot. Sui, which was positive a few days ago, now it is also going down. It is minus 15% for the week. Toncoin 11%. So red all over once again. That being said, the fear and greed went up a little bit. It was at 46 and now we are at the 47. But if we look at the Bitcoin dominance has been going up. Remember, we've made this pattern right here. We also have a consolidation zone right here. For some reason it was deleted, but we broke through this resistance right here, which now will become support. And the higher the Bitcoin dominance, this is Bitcoin dominance by market cap, the higher the dominance for Bitcoin, and then you look at the USDT dominance, so the higher those two are, the less altcoins will rally this cycle. And we can see exactly the money is coming out of the altcoins. They're going down a lot and it is flowing back into USDT or out of crypto also ever. So Bitcoin is not gaining market cap because people are buying more Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gaining more market cap because altcoins are losing money. The money itself is going to USDT or out of crypto at once. So that being said, let's take a look at what we have right here. For Bitcoin, we're almost touching the Bollinger Bands right here. If you go to the 4-hour charts, you see that we funneled and now we are just free falling. So since the RSI is already on oversold right here and we broke below the 91,100, we just went back above it, but we are right there at 91,100. Most likely we're going to reach oversold territory right here. Maybe the 23 that we saw on December 20th. Maybe we're going to go down a little bit more, but nonetheless, I do believe that we are going to get into the oversold for a little while, maybe like we saw right here, but I still think we're going to see more, mainly because Bollinger's is so funneled up that we could look right now indeed at the 88,000. That was the number that everyone was talking about. So my advice, again, not financial advice, but it's to wait. If you have any positions, you can decide by yourself if you want to close or wait it out. But if you want to enter anything right now, just wait it out. Wait this candle out because we are so overextended right here on the short side. If I go to the 1 hour, yeah, on the 1 hour, we are at 22 on the RSI right here, which is very, very low. And you see, we still have volume. Look at the volume going up right here. The volume is going up. So we, again, most likely will look at the 90,000 right here. What we're going to do after that, I am not sure. But on the 90,000, for sure, if we keep this momentum, look at this volume right here. If we keep this momentum, we're going to look at the $90,000 easily. For Ethereum, we are also going down right here. This is the daily. If we go to the 4 hours, we have seen oversold for a while now. We've seen oversold here from 26 all the way to 20, and now we seem to go back down. And again, the funnel was very short right here. When we have a short funnel, it usually explodes at one direction. So here funneled up and then it exploded to the bottom. Again, very close funnel. We most likely are going to see, because of the volume, look at the volume right here, most likely we're going to see maybe the 2900 for Ethereum as well. If we go to the 1 hour charts again, wow, look at this. We are at 20, free diving right here. at the 20 RSI. Again, we have a lot of strength on the past hour right here. This hour right now, we lost a lot of volume, which is good. It means that most likely we're going to start to slow down. But again, it all depends on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin starts to free falling, even if we don't have a lot of volume right here, we are still going to lose some value out of Ethereum for sure. You can see the numbers are updating. We went below the 91,000 already. So now we are at 90,900. So the 90,000 flat should be just a matter of time now instead of if we're going to see that. Bitcoin dominance, yeah, is going up a little bit. And liquidations, we saw $470 million liquidated in the past 24 hours. And of course, everything is green. So most of the positions that got liquidated were longs. We don't have red like we saw on Friday, that we had some red here and there from Sui and any other tokens that we saw that had red, meaning that shorts were liquidated. No, this one is just longs. Longs are getting wrecked right now at $470 million. The levels, we are predominantly shorting right now, so a lot of shorts compared to longs right here, way more shorts than longs. So this is to tell you that these right here will get liquidated. We can actually update this right now. There we go, it just changed even more. These already got liquidated, and now there are short positions that entered here. We have the next one, which is at 90,800, which is our liquidation target. We can actually update that. There we go, we already hit the liquidation target. So if we get all of these here, we can get a liquidation effect, a cascade effect, to bring us all the way to the 90,000, which was the number that we mentioned before. I had everything prepared before the video started, and I'm having to move very, very fast because we see the market dropping a lot. You can see before I updated, we were right here, a little bit away from the liquidation target. We were right here at 91,000. We had a lot of different longs right here that got liquidated in the meantime, and now we are at 90,755. Everything is dropping as I speak. For Ethereum, we're also very skewed towards one side. Look how many shorts we have compared to longs. Longs are almost non-existent, a flat line right here, and we are at $3,073 right here. That's the current price for Ethereum. But Ethereum has a different liquidation heat map. You can see that all of the numbers that we had below the price were taken. This one was the biggest one that got a little bit of a liquidation wick right here. You can see that the candle went down and then it went up a little bit because it kind of did that cascade effect, liquidated all the way to the bottom, and then it kind of rallied up very, very fast. Now we have more volume right here at the top, but I still don't believe that is enough to attract as it does, attract to the top side. I think this will be brought down because of Bitcoin and everything else. So most likely we are going to be looking at the 3,000 right here, maybe the 2,900 on Ethereum. So regarding the altcoin season, regarding the Bitcoin season that everyone has been talking about online, on Twitter, on Discord, on Telegram, and we have divergences on what's going to be happening, why this is different. Again, you have to look to historical data. It's free, it's there. You just have to look into it. Look at the charts and zoom in and zoom out as much as you need to see patterns and repetitions that are happening, that happened before on halving cycles. So here we have an analyst that shows that to you, because again, I want you to know that history may not repeat itself, but it for sure rhymes. So things that we saw already, most likely we're going to see similar patterns happen in this cycle, which is what is happening. We're seeing these already. So Bitcoin has fallen 10% so far this month, but analyst says it has dropped between 25% and 30% in January in the past post-halving markets that we saw since the beginning. So I'm going to jump the text right here. You can read it yourself, but pretty much we have this amazing data right here. Look, this is January 2017, this is January 2021, and this is January 2025. You see anything similar? Well, it comes up strong right here, which was the Christmas rally that we saw, followed by the huge dump. We had a Christmas rally right here, no dump. So this is different for sure, that we had a dump prior to a New Year's Eve. But this huge candle right here, these huge spikes right here in price, we saw that in November. So we have been in this red right here, not only since the beginning of the year, but since December. We have been seeing this consolidation area right here for a few weeks now, since Christmas pretty much. And now we're gonna wait for it to correct, which again, we've seen this going down 25% around these other dates right here, to then look towards an upside on March being the target for maybe an all-time high. So again, March 3rd here, March 21st here. This one could be maybe end of March and beginning of April, or maybe it could be end of February, who knows. But again, we do have March right here as our next target for the cycle. So what should you do in this case? Well, since this correction is inevitable, what you could do, if you're feeling frisky, if you're feeling it that we could get some money out of it, you can squeeze something out of it, just short it, wait for the bottom, which is $88,000 right now. So that could be your take profit number one, first target. But nonetheless, if you don't want to do anything, if you just want to hold or maybe buy more, you can DCA below 90,000 or maybe below 91,000, which we are right now. So as long as it is below 91,000, every day you buy, let's say $5, $50, $500 of Bitcoin daily until it goes back up. And that should give you a good DCA for Bitcoin by March, because at the end of the day, if you have a price above 100K right now, you're going to be suffering right now. There's a lot of people that I know that got in thinking Bitcoin was just going to go up to the moon just as they bought it. So they're holding a negative P&L right now. But I told them, maybe if you still have some money, you can DCA right now below the 100,000, lower your average price. And then again, March is the target zone. If you want to sell, if you want to get out of crypto, whatever you want to do, this is the target zone right here, is March. So before we end the video, the prices that we have right now, 90,795 as the bottom, currently at 91,200. Ethereum got all the way to $3,064, and currently we are at 3,079. So these are the numbers as the time this video is being recorded. This is a Monday morning for me. So if you reached all the way to the end of the video, write down right now in the comments the price that Bitcoin and Ethereum is by the time you're watching this video. So I want to know if you are a day in the future, 2 days in the future, 1 year in the future, write the comment below. So this way I will know you got all the way to the end of the video, and it's going to be fun to track the price of these coins, these assets by the time everyone is watching this video. So again, this will show us not only that you got all the way to the end of the video, but it will be a very cool and fun experiment to see below in the comments. So I'll wait for your comments down there, and thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.